Hello friends, let's other discuss of NTA mock test paper. बात करते हैं यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट की. Osmotic pressures of solutions can be measured by osmometers. Question number second. Which of the following enzyme is used to remove the phosphates group from the 5' end of DNA molecules, leaving a free 5' hydroxyl group so that it cannot be ligated to another DNA fragments? Alkaline phosphatase. Question number 3. Which of the following is a set of protozoan disease? Sleeping sickness, oriental sore, and malaria. Question number 4. If a hemophilic man marries a carrier woman, then which of the following holds true for their progenies? 50% daughters are carrier and 50% are hemophilic. Question 5. Which one of the following chemical characteristic is not common to all living beings? Types of protein present in the body is not similar but similar triplet codes for amino acids. Correct energy is stored by high energy rich phosphates bond. Okay, ribosome act as sites for protein synthesis. Question number 6. Which are the following variety develops by mutational breeding? Mung bean. Question number 7. Tissue plasminogen activators is obtained from streptococcus. Question 8. Which one of the following is incorrect about Lamarckism? Evolutions of life forms occur driven by the use and disuse of organs. Correct है. फिर giraffes elongated their neck to forage leaves on tall trees. Okay. Giraffes with longer neck produced more offspring than those having shorter neck. This is wrong. Question 9. Cry second AB and Cry first AB produce toxins that control cotton bollworm and corn boron respectively. Question number 10. Continuous discharge of effluents from industries, homes and runoff from fertilizers rich agriculture field causes accelerated eutrophication. Question 11. There is no natural death in single-celled organisms like amoeba and bacteria because parental body is distributed among the offspring. Question 12. Find out the non-medicated intrauterine devices. Lips loops no. ये non-medicated नहीं but copper 7, LNG20, multiload 375. Question number 13. Which one of the following is a suitable reference to a genogamy? Pollen grains of one flower reaching the stigma of another flower present on the different plants of the same species. Question 14. In the pond ecosystem, rooted plants occurs in littoral zone. Question 15. India has 1500 varieties of mango. 1500 no more than 10 1000 NCERT में given है. Varieties of mango with the different size, colors and taste due to genetic diversity. Question 16. Secretions of which gland and ducts are essential for the mutations and motility of sperms? एपिडिडाइमिस फिर सेमियानल वेसिकल फिर प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड उसके बाद वास्ट डिफरेंस. Question 17. Balloon-like structures formed by adjacent parenchyma cells into xylem vessels through pits are tyloses. Question 18. Which of the following characters is are applicable to a bacteria that orients itself in Earth magnetic field. Okay. A spiral safe lives in water. Question number 19. Renin angiotensin mechanism secretes which of the following hormones? Mineralocorticoids. Question 20. Osteoporosis results from laser calcium in this may be due to hyperactivity of both adrenal cortex and parathyroid gland. Question 21. Which is not a root? Potato is not a root, it is a stem. Question 22. Which one of the following types of cells is involved in making of the inner walls of large blood vessels? Squamous epithelium. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23 करना क्या है करेक्ट चूज करना है ओके दी कार्डियो inhibitor centers of medulla oblongata is connected with the heart through the vagus nerve correct है carotid sinus is the chemi chemoreceptors located in the wall of external carotid artery ये wrong है फिर the signals from carotid sinus are transmitted through Herring's nerves to the glossopharyngeal nerve and then to the medulla oblongata. Adrenaline has a greater effect on heart activity than noradrenaline. Question 24. Moss plant predominantly gametophyte with sporophyte attached to it. Question 25. The growth hormones responsible for the bolting are gibberellins. Question 26. Flagellum in which lateral appendages are absent and exonym ends as a terminal necked axial filament is acronymatic. Question 27. The CO2 saturation point for C3 plants. ओके ए दिया है 450 माइक्रोलीटर पर लीटर ओके 360 बी दिया है C3 प्लांट फिर C4 प्लांट में दिया है बी फिर 360 माइक्रोलीटर पर लीटर ओके Sargassum and Laminaria are the members of which of the following ecosystems? Marine biome. Question 29. Minerals which maintain cations anion balance in cells are chlorine, potassium. Question 30. Dissociations of oxyhemoglobin can be promoted by high partial pressures of CO2. Given below is a comparison of elements present in non-living and living matters. Which of these is incorrect? Element fit silicon percentage weight of earth crust 27.7% correct है weight of humans body present ओके negligible फिर एलिमेंट कार्बन की बात करें तो परसेंटेज अर्थ में देखें तो 0.3% अगर ह्यूमन बॉडी में देखें तो 18.5% बट वेट ऑफ अर्थ क्रस्ट में देखें कैल्शियम 10% वेट ऑफ ह्यूमन्स बॉडी 5% ये रॉन्ग है क्वेश्चन 32 meiosis occurs in organisms during sexual reproduction. Question 33 crocodiles 4 chambered heart करेक्ट है और ओबिलिया लीमर थिकोडॉन से भी करेक्ट है Question 34 identify incorrect statement with respect to resting membrane potential. Axonal membrane is more permeable for potassium ion than for sodium ion. Okay, axonal membrane is impermeable to negatively charged proteins. Correct है फिर exoplasm contains high concentrations of sodium and low concentrations of potassium. ये just opposite है फिर ionic gradients of across membrane is maintained by sodium potassium pump which transport 3 moles of sodium outside and 2 moles of potassium inside cells. Question 35. Identify the holocrine gland from the following. Sebaceous gland. Question 36. Glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. Question 37. Smooth muscle fibers are spindle shaped, unbranched, non stated, uninucleate, and involuntary. Question 38. A cross between an F1 plants with a plant which is phenotypically and genotypically similar to any parents is called back cross. Question 39. Similarity exists between skulls of baby chimpanzee with skull of adult human. क्वेश्चन 40 ये जो पी रिप्रेजेंट करता है CO2 को ये 60%। फिर अगर क्यू की बात करते हैं N2O ये है 6%। फिर क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन्स रिप्रेजेंट करता है R ये 14% होता है। उसके बाद सल्फर की बात करें ये मेथेन होता है 20%। क्वेश्चन नंबर 41 स्मोकिंग इज नॉट एसोसिएटेड विद द इंक्रीज इंसिडेंस ऑफ कैंसर इन large intestine, no. Throat, lungs, urinary bladder. I hope throat and lungs is more common. Question of 42. An anaerobic bacterium capable of nitrogen fixations is Clostridium. Question of 43. Delivery of developed fetus is scientifically called parturition. Question of 44. With respect to the fungal sexual cycles, choose the correct sequence of events: plasmogamy, karyogamy, and meiosis. Question 45. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Suckers, gingiber, no. Rhizomes, curcuma, okay. Curcuma, okay. Estolen, jasmines, runner, cynodon. Question number 46. During the process of ecological succession, the changes that take place in communities are orderly and sequential. Question number 47. The type of metamorphosis observed in cockroach is Paurometabolous. Question number 48. The leaves of ferns plants are called macrophyls. Question number 49. Transforming material in Griffith experiment was DNA. It was discovered by Avery, McLeod and McCarthy. क्वेश्चन नंबर 50 यहाँ पर करेक्ट फिलअप करना है। सूट एपिकल मेरिस्टम्स होता है डी डिफरेंशिएशन कॉर्टिकल सेल्स के द्वारा। उसके बाद फिर बी की बात करते हैं यहाँ पर डी डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ कॉर्क कैम्बियम, फिर री डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ कॉर्क एंड सेकेंडरी कॉर्टेक्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 51 genetics is the study of mechanisms of inheritance. Okay. Question 52. Why you never see cattle or goats browsing on weeds calotropis? The plants produces poisonous cardiac glycosides. Question 53. All are examples of broadly utilitarians except firewood. Question 54. A protoxin is inactive toxin. Question 55. The cells without nuclei are present in members of sieve tubes. No. Vascular cambium, root hair, companion cell. Question 56. इंसेक्ट की बात करते हैं यहाँ पर। इंसेक्ट इज soil borne viral disease, lettuce mosaic, okay. Tobacco necrosis, okay. इसका थर्ड दिया है कि से थर्ड ओके दो हैं बट इंसेक्ट फॉर राइस टंगरो, फिर लॉन्गिडो रस soil borne viral रल डिजीज सीड की बात करते हैं लेट्यूस मुझे खाना कि ये आउट ऑफ एनसीईआरटी है। क्वेश्चन 57 photolysis of each water molecule in light reactions will yield two electrons and two protons। एनसीईआरटी में कई बार पूछा जा चुका है। क्वेश्चन 59 द थिकनिंग्स ऑफ कोरेनकाइमा आर ड्यू टू पेक्टिन्स। ओके ओ अच्छा इसका दिया है जो क्या क्या दिया है, ये ए दिया है स्कूटेलम को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, बी कोलियोप्टाइल को, और सी सूट एपेक्स को, और डी ईपी ब्लास्ट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, जो ई दिया है वो रेडिकल्स को, और उसके बाद आर फिर ये है जो एफ दिया है रूट कैप को, और जो जी दिया है कोलियोराइजा को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। इसमें पूछा है कि अल्फ़ाबेट्स फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग डायग्राम फॉर स्ट्रक्चर्स एक्सक्लूसिवली प्रेजेंट इन मोनोकाट एम्ब्रायो। ओके बी जी यानी कि बी फॉर कोलियोप्टाइल एंड जी फॉर कोलियोराइजा। Question 59 Thickenings of parenchyma are due to pectins। Question 60 People administered with the performed antibodies get passive immunity। Question 51 Correct options choose करना है। Initial stage of syphilis is characterized by a painless ulcer scarred canker okay on the genitals and swellings of local lymph nodes। फिर वाई की जगह पर वुड Zidovudine is the drug of choice of the treatment of AIDS। Genital warts are caused by human papilloma virus। फिर AIDS can be diagnosed by ELISA test। हालांकि इससे पता चल सकता था आसानी से डब्ल्यू के। क्वेश्चन 62 चिकोरी इज obtained from roots। Question 63 Cells of human's blood can be arranged in a series of increasing number per cubic millimeters of blood as follows। ओके बेसोफिल्स लिम्फोसाइट, फिर उसके बाद न्यूट्रोफिल्स, फिर प्लेटलेट्स, उसके बाद एरिथ्रोसाइट। Question 64 In which of the following biomes would detritus decompositions be more rapid? Tropical rainforest। Question 65 Which of the following are indices of atmospheric purity? Lichens। Question 66 During splicing, which of the following is removed in trans? Question 67 The largest endangered bird in India is Great Indian Bustard। Question 68 In double helix of DNA, the two DNA strands are coiled upon itself around a common axis। Question 69 Incorrect with respect to primary spermatocytes। Okay incorrect चूज करना है। It is formed from spermatogonia cells करेक्ट है। फिर it is diploid in nature ये भी करेक्ट है। It undergoes meiosis to forms four equal sized spermatids ये भी करेक्ट है। But it is seen in the lining of seminal vesicle। No this is not correct। Question 70 Select the correct statement about G1 phase। DNA in the cell does not replicate। Question 71 Which is the world's most dangerous bird? Kosovari। Question 72 Which of the following plants of Malvaceae produces unisexual flowers? Abutilon। Question number 73. Which part of the brain is involved in the loss of control when a person drinks alcohol? Cerebellum. Question number 77. Cardiac output is defined as heart rate times stroke volume. Question number 75. In heart cells, which second messenger is involved in response to adrenaline CAMP? Can you come? Question number 76. Hydrolases may accidentally leak out of the lysosome but are unlikely to damage any of the internal cellular structures because hydrolases are only active at an acidic pH 5.5. Question number 77. Which one of the following symmetrical animals can be cut into 2 centimeters along only two planes which are perpendicular to each other by radial? Question number 78. General formula of disaccharides is CnH2O whole n-1. Question number 79. Identify the incorrect statement from the following statement. Any population has built in the variations in characteristics. Correct है. Successfully organisms outbreed others that are less endowed in their natural conditions से भी correct है. But cannibalism is an example of interspecific competition. No interspecific competition. According to Darwin, there has been gradual evolutions of life forms. Question 80. Which one is a larger area? Homo range. उसके बाद क्वेश्चन 81. Taxonomy is responsible for the popularizing the binomial nomenclature proposed sexual systems of classification. Question 82. Nullisome's condition is represented by 2n-2. Question 83. Leaves becomes modified into spines in Opuntia. Question 84. Which one of the following is a slime mold? Physarum. Question number 85. Gene therapy is replacement of a faulty gene by abnormal healthy functional gene. Question 86. The image formed on the eye retina is inverted and real. Question 87. In a double helix of DNA molecules of 10 coils, if there are 30 adenine nitrogen bases, what is the number of guanine nitrogen bases? 70. Question 88. Overactivity of vagus nerves causes excessive acid secretions in stomach. Question 89. Which one of the following drugs does not bind with opioid receptors? Gerasno, morphine, codeine, heroin. Question 90. ये रिप्रेजेंट क्या करते हैं? It enables us to learn their food habits and behavior. इस प्रकार आपके 90 क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होते हैं. आई होप आप लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. प्लीज़ वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक एंड शेयर करें और जिन लोगों ने अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है प्लीज़ वो लोग चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें. थैंक यू सो मच वॉच फॉर दिस वीडियो और मिलते हैं एक नए वीडियो के साथ.